Just making sure. Yep, you can see me. Okay. All right, there we go. Round 3. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. SQQQ, another green day. Just wrapped up my live trading session with the LPP team. They saw my entries. They saw all of my exits that led me to making a little bit over $10,000. I actually wanted to ask you guys, you will have to message me via Instagram. My Instagram is the third link in the description down below. But if you want access to the live trading session from today, just send me a direct message via Instagram live trading and I'll give you access so you can see exactly, right? We have a handful of people that have asked what it's like to be a part of our LPP team. I want you to see exactly what it's like and to see what it's like to see someone make a little bit over $10,000. I show my entries, I show my exits. Most importantly, you hear my thought process. If you like it, great. If you don't, then at least now you know, right? It's as simple as that. I hope that I earned your thumbs up in this video. But yeah, a quick little recap. I've already reduced my position size as it began to consolidate here. It wasn't showing much signs of progress until literally like 1 minute ago, right? We just broke above this 3070 resistance. It was very easy to see on NASDAQ. So again, SQQQ goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. If you look at this on the 30-minute time frame, it's very easy to see when asking the question, what were we aiming for today? On the 30-minute time frame, aiming towards them for the moving average, right? So that's going to be right around 315.50. Once we got rejected, we're showing a lot of signs of consolidation here, previous support range here, but once we broke below that, again, we began to step on the gas and it's filling the gap down here to the moving average. And as it fills this gap on the way down, then of course it fills this gap on the way up. And that's the beautiful thing about trading is you can always make money, not just on the bull side, but on the bear side, right? And our job is to reduce our position size at overbought levels. And there it goes. We just hit highs of 30.80, just hit $11,000 on the day, $11,000 today. I think I did 12 or 13,000 yesterday. Feel free to watch the video. I recapped it, and that was a closed trade. And then the day before that, I did 14,000. So I had 4 losses last week, right? So I want you guys to know that obviously every day is not a green day for me. I'm 3 for 3 this week though, so 3 for 3 green days, and we were actually laughing about it in our LPP live session today, where even just one of my green days this week outweighs all of my losses and then some of last week. And I think that's the beautiful thing about trading is that if you manage your position size effectively, right, you're not afraid to take advantage of opportunities, but when you do lose, as long as the position size is small, you lose small, right? But then when direction is in your favor, when the stars are aligning and everything is going according to plan, that's when you learn on how to step on the gas. And again, that's exactly what we explained during our live session today, where I was adding more to SQQQ, and you see me adding 1,500 shares, 2,500 shares at a time as SQQQ begins to go up. So it wasn't a crazy trade. It's not like I made 20, 30, or 40 or $50,000. It's a relatively smaller day based off of the position size that I trade with, but we made the most of it, right? My job is not to be perfect. I can only work with what the market gives me, and this is what I have for you guys today. 11K on the day. We're already beginning to show signs of resistance. I'm going to reduce another 2,500 shares here. So let me go ahead and put this, let me set the alert here. I'm going to set this with a limit order and see if we end up getting filled. Yep, a little bit closer to that 30.80. And set that with a limit order right there. So that's going to be about $77,000 worth of SQQQ. So other than that, why is the market selling off today? There were a series of economic reports that were released, and it is supporting the case that the labor market might be weakening. The ADP report is probably the most important report, in my opinion, that was released. And then the ISM non-manufacturing index. This came in at 51.2% versus the expectation of 54.5%. But the big one, in my opinion, is this one. 145K was the actual for the ADP employment change versus the expectation of 205K. That's a pretty significant difference, especially being able to track the jobs on the private sector. This is supporting the case that this is a weaker labor market. Normally, right? Because we were looking for the Federal Reserve to slow down. We wanted the Federal Reserve to slow down. Now that I guess the Federal Reserve is expected to slow down because of this weaker labor market, the market is reacting in a very negative way. Normally, a weaker labor market would cause the market to go up, right? But I feel like now we're beginning to transition where now good news is good news and bad news is bad news, right? It used to be the opposite. Good news was bad news and bad news was good news. It's a very weird time to be alive, right? But altogether, nonetheless, again, just wanted to recap the overall day, wanted to explain why the market was selling off. And it's just, this slowdown in the labor market is getting factored in. And it's just very important to pay attention to that. Tomorrow we have two more significant employment reports, which is initial claims and continuing claims. So this tracks the number of people that have filed for unemployment for the first time and people that continue to file for unemployment with the continuing claims. So again, that's going to be a nice little inside look on how many more people are either getting jobs or getting fired and then needing to file for unemployment. So tomorrow, pre-market, 1 hour before the market opens, just please make sure that you are aware of that. So if tomorrow, by the time you wake up, you're like, Ricky, why is the market going up or why is the market gapping down? You can look into the economic report and be like, oh shoot, I forgot initial claims and continuing claims gets released 1 hour before the market opens. And that is probably why the market is reacting the way that it is. And there it goes. Gapping up. Let me go ahead and do it here. I'm going to sell 2,500 shares. Oh, I actually just got filled. Yeah, because I'm at 3,000 shares. So I had my limit order at 30.80. It's already at 30.82. There it goes. 11,400 on the day. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you want to see that live trading session, feel free to send me a direct message via Instagram. But just so you can see, no open position on TQs, just my one lucky share. The only open position is on SQQQ, of course, and already beginning to reduce that at overbought levels. One of the big mistakes that I made last week was I wouldn't lock in profits at overbought levels. I was being greedy. I'm trying to the best of my abilities to learn from my mistakes last week, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So again, if you guys get you'll see a handful of people. I mean, people just get triggered anytime that we do well when the market sells off. But at the end of the day, you have your own ability to go long when the market's long or go short when the market's short, or when the market's selling off. And that's what we decided to do today. So I'm excited to go long if the market begins to actually recover. But as of right now, the market's selling off, and I'm very happy to be taking part of it, right? If you want to see a little bit more and get an inside look of my live session, as long as you're not a troll, feel free to message me via Instagram, and that's the third link in the description down below. Just direct message me live trading, and I'll give you direct access to the live trading session from today, and maybe that can assist you in making a little bit more of an informed decision to see if you want to join our LPP team. Other than that, again, if you're ready to join our LPP team and you like what you saw during our live session, we are running our biggest sale. It's $150 off for LPP 2.0. It's the second link in the description down below, and you get access to our daily live trading session, private group chat designed for complete beginners. A to Z video lesson library, daily live trading sessions, private group chat, and access to the TechBuds HQ. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and you also earn 5,000 automatic entries for a chance to win the 2019 Nissan GTR or $50,000 cash. And again, this GTR giveaway is going on. To learn more about it, you can actually click the fourth link in the description down below and actually just see how many days are left, how you can enter. There's two ways on how you can enter, and a little bit more about the build sheet for the 2019 Nissan GTR. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys would agree that this thing would look pretty nice in your driveway, or $50,000 cash in your pocket, right? Not too bad. So again, very excited to announce the winner, but remember, you can't win if you don't enter. So if you want to learn more about that, that's the fourth link in the description down below. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Don't get triggered. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.